mean, I'm in my own lane, moving so fast you can't catch me. Raising the bar so high we on Mars, working so hard we all are all stars. Me you can't defeat, we a winning team. Put it on repeat till your ears start to bleed. Yeah, we all rock stars, yeah, we all all-stars. When we get in the game, yeah, we gonna raise the bar. Yeah, we all rock stars, yeah, we all all-stars. When we get in the game, yeah, we gonna raise the bar. You can't stop us, you can't stop us, you can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. You can't stop us, you can't stop us, you can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. Yeah, we always gonna go hard. I'm living life like a rock star. Cold ice on my pinky ring. Pull up to the club with a fast car. Back off, get a fistful. This a dog fight, I'm a pit bull. Words cut from the bullet like a pistol. And everybody else got no swag. We counting money up, got big bags. Buy out the whole mall, got big tags. Free living, but it ain't for free. Expensive clothes, yeah, they never cheap. Walking on flames, I got red feet. New sports car, it's got red seats. We always making hits, no repeats. And even at your best, you can't beat me. Yeah, we all rock stars, yeah, we all all-stars. When we get in the game, yeah, we gonna raise the bar. Yeah, we all rock stars, yeah, we all all-stars. When we get in the game, yeah, we gonna raise the bar. You can't stop us, you can't stop us, you can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. You can't stop us, you can't stop us, you can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. You can't stop us, you can't stop us, you can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. You can't stop us, you can't stop us, you can't stop us. You can put that on repeat.
Well, the wait is over, Flames fans. Welcome back to the Stanley Cup playoffs. Great to see the Sea of Red back in full force. Of course, it was back in 2019 we last saw that Sea of Red in full action and get another chance to do it. It feels great to have the energy back in the building as we get you set for round one, game one against the Dallas Stars here tonight. Of course, a rematch of the 2020 playoffs. That one finished with a Dallas victory in 6 games. They, of course, went on to the Stanley Cup final, but a lot has changed since that time. And let's take a look closer at exactly what we're dealing with here. First, in the wild card spot, the Dallas Stars, of course, earned their way in thanks to the final week of the regular season. As far as the Calgary Flames are concerned, first place in the Pacific Division, the second best season in franchise history, and a roster that is quite a bit different than it was when they faced them back in 2020. Of course, it features 4 Stanley Cup champions, 6 Stanley Cup totals on this roster. Experience is key, but no matter how much experience you have, nothing gets you ready more than game one of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and the energy is here right to begin.
I think it's hard to describe, really. It's, but as I said, it's exciting, it's fun. This is what we've been waiting for all year, you know, to get here, to get to this point, and you know, finally start playing too. And it's something you gotta, you know, just take in and really enjoy it for sure. It's special.
You know, we gotta use the excitement and the energy, but at the same time, you know, stay cool, so we don't take those penalties, and use it to our advantage instead of creating penalties or creating chances. And yeah, a good start will definitely, you know, be a key as well to get everything rolling.
It's hard to get to the playoffs, and you know, I've only done it a few times in my career, so to be back here with, you know, a good group in our locker room like we have, it's you know, it's pretty special, and hopefully you know, worry about one game at a time and you know, do something cool here.
Well, that's a good thing. It's a fun thing. We haven't had it for a number of years. You watched the games last night. 2 Canadian cities was awesome. It was start to finish was rocking, right? So we get it here. I've said it before. It's the best part of being a playoff team in Canada is for your fans and for your players.
All right, let's take a look at who to watch tonight, and we'll begin with the visitors and actually focus on 2 elite centermen in this series and 2 of the top lines in hockey for the Stars. Rupe Hintz coming off that season of featured career highs in both goals, 37, in points with 72. He's also logged close to 40 playoff games. He'll get another one here tonight for the Dallas Stars. On the other side of things, Elias Lindholm helped anchor one of the top lines in the National Hockey League, over 120 goals on the season, 300-plus points. Lindholm finished in a tie for the team lead with 42 goals on the year, 15 career playoff games, and he gets another one here tonight. 2 of the top lines, as mentioned, in the National Hockey League during the regular season, going head-to-head here tonight.
No, it's always fun to go head-to-head, and you know, our line had some good success in the regular season as well. So if we're out there against them, we just got to make sure we're playing the O-zone as much as possible, because we want to be playing too much defense there.
Yeah, they're skilled players. Obviously see the ice very well. They're a fast line, a lot of speed, and you know, they've been playing well throughout the whole year this year together. So it's you know, a line that's you know, probably stuck around together as a line for a while now. So you know, we got to keep our eyes on for them.
What does your team need to be mindful of in Calgary's top line?
I mean, they're just so skilled, right? They forecheck really hard. I think, you know, it's not similar. I wouldn't say our top line's similar, but, you know, they all have their strengths, and, you know, they all complement each other well. So I think you just got to be aware when they're on the ice, because I believe they're like plus, I don't know, 150 combined or something like that. So it's definitely something you got to keep an eye out for.
All right, when we come back on these pregame show continues along here, brought to you by Budweiser. We'll focus a little bit more on the Dallas Stars and their mindset entering game number 1.
All of us here at Calgary Sports and Entertainment are thrilled to welcome you to the Scotiabank Saddledome and would like to share some important updates and reminders. Face coverings are no longer required at the Scotiabank Saddledome. However, we recognize there are varying levels of comfort with this change. We respect everyone's right to make this personal choice and appreciate that some patrons and staff may prefer to continue wearing face coverings. Additionally, no one ever wants to miss a game, but we do ask that you please stay home if you're feeling unwell. The Scotiabank Saddledome has a zero-tolerance policy for foul or inappropriate behavior, along with any disruption of the game, including throwing objects, fighting, or trespassing on the ice surface. Under some circumstances, the puck may be propelled into the spectator area with enough force to cause serious injury. If you are struck, immediately ask the nearest usher for help and directions to the medical station. Perhaps most importantly, please make sure you are kind and respectful to one another, as well as the venue staff, who are working hard to ensure the best possible experience for our patrons. If you have any questions about any of these important updates and reminders, please don't hesitate to contact a venue representative or Calgary Flames customer service. You can also report any issue or ask a question by texting us your seat location along with your question and the word S-Dome to 587-327-2207 to reach our fan text line. We greatly appreciate your support and understanding. Together, we can enjoy a safe and fun experience here in the Scotiabank Saddledome.
Here's a look at what you need to know tonight ahead of Flames and Stars game number 1. It is the third all-time meeting, second since the Stars moved to Dallas. 2 of those times the winner went on to play in the Stanley Cup Final. 11 career new highs in the regular season. 11 different players did so throughout the season for the Calgary Flames, and then we'll focus on the bench boss. 170 career playoff games, the most coached, 7th most in NHL history, and also a couple of Stanley Cup victories to go along with that. All right, let's check in now with a look on the other side of things in the Dallas Stars. It came down to that final day of the regular season to determine who their opposition would be, and of course, it is the Calgary Flames. It is an experienced group. Here's their mindset heading into Game 1.
Just we know how hard his teams play, and that's the biggest compliment you can give a Darryl Sutter team is they play hard, and it's all 4 lines, it's all 60, and they're all on the same page, and they're going to be a very, very tough opponent because Darryl's had them playing this way all year. They've been a very consistent team, and he gets everyone on the same page and he gets everyone to buy in, and they are hard to play against.
You know, when you get a chance to go forecheck, go try to turn over a few pucks. Don't get too cute with it. And all that, you know, the cliche things playoff hockey's about, they're real, you know, and there's going to be a lot of intensity, I think, this first game. And try to take some of their time and space and know that they're going to get a few looks here and there, but, you know, try to limit those and end them when we can.
All right, here's a look at your starting goaltenders as we inch closer to puck drop for the Dallas Stars. It is Jake Ottinger making the first start of his playoff career. He's a couple of appearances, but tonight the first start as a member of the Dallas Stars. Jacob Markstrom goes for the Calgary Flames. 15th playoff start of his career and first as a member of the Calgary Flames, fresh off his 63 appearances, 63 starts for the Calgary Flames, and 37 victories in the regular season. The wait is now over. The anthems are coming up. The players shall soon be taking the ice. Here we go, Flames fans. It is Game 1, Round 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Puck drop is coming up.
And that will do it. 82 games down, 0 games to go in the regular season for the Flames. And as Pacific Division champions, next up, Round 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
The 82-game grind is complete. A 7-month marathon with one sole purpose. A ticket to the NHL's second season. The playoffs. Only 16 invitations. The Calgary Flames have one of them. And they led from the front to earn it. First place in the Pacific. 50 wins, 111 points. The second best season in franchise history. A lineup littered with career highs to help get them there, including one of the best lines in hockey.
For Johnny Gaudreau.
Leadership, toughness, experience. All led by a man who last guided this franchise to a Stanley Cup final. The pieces are in place. The sea of red awaiting. Time to see what this spring has in store.